Hey. Hello everyone. We are going to be starting off with some Fire Emblem today. Unlike usual, where this is the Splatoon day, but there's more than one reason for this. One of which is because Splatoon currently doesn't have Rainmaker. So, alright. So Splatoon currently doesn't have Rainmaker, and right now we have Clam Blitz in the rotation as series, and that's not what I want to do. I don't want to play Clam Blitz. Last time was enough of that. I mean, I always knew that I didn't like Clam Blitz particularly, but yeah. Either way, need to reorder my windows before we start. Alrighty, I think we're ready to jump into the game. There we go. Like this. Like this. There we go. Just a second. Alrighty. So, I guess we're starting off with new support conversations that are available. Just making sure. Good. I loaded the correct file. There's only one support that we have unlocked though, which is Ignatz and Raphael. So let's see what they have to talk about. Well, we mute ourselves, and I'm gonna hydrate.
Hey there, Ignatz!
Oh, Raphael!
I've been looking all over for you. Got a minute to chat?
Of course. With all the battles lately, we've barely had any time to sit down and rest.
Right? It feels like I don't even see you anymore. And I definitely don't have enough time to show off my muscles.
Glad to see you haven't changed at all these past 2 years. The Officers Academy shut down so suddenly. I scarcely would have imagined we'd all end up back together as part of an army.
Same here. Oh, and I could hardly believe my ears when I found out you signed up to be a knight over with Lawrence.
To be honest, I had nowhere else to turn. I owe a great debt to him and his generosity.
Gotcha. He's not such a bad guy, that Lawrence.
I agree. Tell me, Raphael, how have you been holding up these past 2 years? I hear your family opened an inn.
Oh yeah, me, my grandpa, and Maya. Business is going pretty great if you ask me.
That's wonderful. And how is Maya?
She's as sunny as always. That reminds me, she was pretty worried about you. I better write her a letter and tell her you're okay. I'm sure she wants to see you. Bet you're feeling the same way, huh?
Of course, I'd love to come and... That is, I should write her a letter.
What's wrong?
Life never works out the way you want, does it?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking back to my childhood. Back then, I felt like I had the power to do whatever I wanted.
What do you mean? I still feel like that now.
You do?
Sure. I know I joined the Officers Academy to be a knight, but that option's off the table. But look at me now. I might not be a knight, but I'm fighting in a war as if I was. All you've got to do is put your mind to it, and you can do anything you want. Trust me.
Yes, I think you're right. Thanks, Raphael.
That concludes that support, huh? Well, That's all we got for now. Now the timing is pretty awkward because I thought I'd prepare my shake in the meantime, but it didn't quite last that long. Anyway, let's go talk to everyone. Hey, Sylvain.
Oh yeah.
His Majesty and Felix have really risen to the occasion. Let me lean forward. I can do voices better when I do. 10 years ago, they were squabbling over who broke whose sword. Now look at them. One's a king and the other's a duke. They're fighting at each other's side, issuing orders to the other lords. I won't lie, it's still hard to believe. Maybe it's time I get my act together too. Been doing great, Sylvain. Oh, hi, Ignatz.
Oh, hello.
Since joining the Kingdom Army, I've been to a myriad of places and seen all variety of landscapes. But Aelel is truly extraordinary. I don't think there's anywhere else like it in Fodlan. Have you heard of the story how it came to be? That is all the will of the work of the goddess. It is just an old folk tale, but I think how terrifying it would be if it were true.
Aw.
If the goddess saw our current state of affairs and got angry again, then we would all be in grave danger. True enough. Never in a million years did I think Gerald's mercenary would become our allies. When you said you wanted them on our side, I thought you might have taken a hard hit on the head or something. But he actually pulled it off. He really can do anything. I'm glad you're positive about this. I'm sure there's some people that are not going to be. Hey, Marianne.
Would you like to talk? Did you know?
I was recently reunited with Hilda after a terribly long time apart. She'd been very worried about me. She's always spoken so kindly to me, even at the Officers' Academy. I had thought it'd be best to keep others at arm's length and never even as much as said thank you to them. But when we were separated, I found myself missing Hilda dearly. I guess what I'm saying is, it's nice to have a friend. She makes me feel stronger and more courageous. That's nice. Alrighty, over here, Yuri. It's only a matter of time before the enemy gets wind of what we're after. In fact, they might have already.
Well, what do you think?
We'd be wise to consider the possibility of a massive battle in the Valley of Torment. You're right. We should be catching the enemy off guard, but they might have enough time to deploy a small elite force. That probably depends on Count Herving, since he's defending the west, and how quickly the Emperor will react. The sooner she does, the more likely they'll send a large army.
Right.
That being said, we're also deploying a small raiding party of our most elite in anticipation of that. Not to mention we'll be doing battle in Aelel, where a large number are particularly an advantage. I don't think it'll be impossible to win. You're right, Yuri. Let me put on my glasses so that I can read better. Oh yeah, it's all coming into focus. You there. Oh my, we may finally be able to return to Garreg Mach. The monastery serves as a symbol for the Holy Church of Seros. In the name of the goddess, we must stop at nothing to reclaim it.
Wow.
Furthermore, if we do return, we shall no longer have to burden the kingdom so. Hey, Gustav's back. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because we're now reunited with the Alliance troops. It's been so long, Father. How have you been faring in the Alliance? Just fine, Annette. Just fine, Annette. I am relieved to see no harm has come to you. Yeah, the others do a good job in looking out for me. Are you going to be joining us in the fight for Garreg Mach? I would like to, but I've been charged with managing our reserve troops. Once I've finished here, I'm to return to the capital to gather Duke Ivan and Margrave Gautier.
No way.
Working yourself to the bone as usual. Not that I want you fighting in the front lines. But isn't running around and doing all these errands exhausting? Indeed it is, but you must forgive me. These duties bear the great importance as well. For sure. Over this way. Hello, Mercedes. Where we are now isn't unbearable, but I'm sure it will get hotter once we enter the valley.
That isn't good.
Many people from Vargas don't do well in the heat, so I can't help but be concerned for them. There's gotta be a way to stay cool, even in the valley. Maybe we can ask someone who knows some ice magic. Oh yes, that might work. We could consult with the scholars. We won't be in any condition to fight if we are all exhausted when we reach the monastery. Good thing you're positive about that. Hey, I'm Jets, the #1 breadwinner in the Gerald's Mercenaries. Nice to meet you. Do you have a brother? I don't know. I've been alone my whole life. Why are you looking like you've seen a ghost? Was it something I said? Oh, Jazz. Well, we are Shaz, right? Do we look similar? Do we look like twins? No, we do not share the same eye color even.
Got a minute?
The previous leader of the Alliance looked gentle as a kitten, but was the toughest nails old man who kept his cards close to his chest. What do you think of the new guy, Claude? I've been doing some digging into him.
Let's see.
Not sure yet. I've only talked with him a little, but he came off a bit conniving.
I don't know.
I guess that means he can use his head, which is good for a leader. Unless he's the kind of guy who would jerk you around, that'd be a problem. Well, who can
I
say?
carry a little of everything here.
Good items, nothing to worry about here. But we do have Anna here, which I like. I guess it makes sense. We're finally on our way to Gleeok Mach. Even I'm all fired up. That place is special to me. Do everything you can to get it back, okay? Oh, and I'm all stocked up on whatever you need to get the job done.
Well, hello there. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
Shopaholic.
Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you.
Nothing but the best for you. We got everything we need.
Come back soon.
And hello there, Poppy. Gleeok Mach, smack dab in the middle of Fodland, right? I know it's got historical significance, but is it really worth sacrificing so many lives over?
Let's see.
It's a huge building, probably with some crazy catacombs underneath. Who knows what kind of secrets might be hiding down there?
You think so too, huh? There definitely were some suspicious passages beneath the monastery. Yeah. That'd be a great way if we could take like that as an entryway, but I kinda doubt it.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Now that we've got the Alliance and Church on our side, I'm starting to think we can win this thing. You have a real humdinger of a battle coming, so I'll be cheering on you from here. Alright.
That's concerning.
It sure feels like strange fraternizing with our arch enemies. But bridging the gap is all part of the fun. I suppose you didn't get the pun. You see, it's a play on arch and bridging the gap. What do you think? I've been really sharpening my joke skills these past 2 years. I had our formations adjusted so that I could avoid the knights. Well, Lady Rhea specifically. But I didn't expect that she'd come to this camp herself. I doubt the Kingdom Army expected it either.
I hate to ask.
I don't mind if you talk to Lady Rhea. Just keep us out of it. And especially don't mention Fane. The two of them have a bit of a complicated history. Well, yeah, we sure don't want to. Hi, Ash.
Hey,
They said that a long time ago, this area wasn't a valley, but a lush, vast forest. But when the goddess saw how thoroughly corrupt humans had become, she flew into a rage. She unleashed divine judgment from the heavens, reducing the entire region of Aelil to ash. Do you think the flames are still burning under the ground after all this time? Who can say?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Who can say where the road goes?
Got a minute?
Are we sure Her Grace the Archbishop should be commanding in the front lines? It could get real hairy out there. Can't you even fight? Though I did hear she took command during the battle when the monastery fell. At any rate, we can't let anything happen to her. Gotta stay sharp out there. Well, it is what it is, right?
Well,
The String army would have invaded us by now if we didn't have the Margrave keeping watch. After one particularly fierce conflict long ago, it was agreed that Streng and its people would be subject to Fargus' will. However, they still attacked in hopes of claiming our fertile lands.
incidentally,
On the other hand, Dusker and Fargus had a tumultuous relationship decades ago, and yet you can count the number of conflicts between them on one hand. That could be due to Dusker's lands being more fertile than the ones in Fargus.
Sure enough. Alright, Shamir. If this plan works and we retake Garreg Mach, then the war will be over, as long as the Empire isn't run by fools, that is.
You sure?
You think so? We might drive the Empire back, but who knows how long the Alliance will play nice.
Ah, the Alliance. That possibility hadn't even crossed my mind. You're sharper than you look. I thought we were gonna say something less smart, but I guess that works too.
Well, we've stayed here. Well, we stayed a good while, but it's finally time to say goodbye to the Kingdom Army base camp. Once the battle at Garreg Mach is over, we'll be joining up with the Alliance.
hear me out.
I promised the gang in here that we'll throw back a few drinks to celebrate once Garreg Mach's reclaimed.
Aw, that's sweet.
The Valley of Torment. The name alone sends chills down my spine. And even if I survive, my father's going to be waiting at Garreg Mach on the other side. Now I'm doubly terrified. Y'all go on ahead. I'm just going to burrow under a blanket forever.
What do you think?
Alright, you can hold things down here. Should I let Dimitri know, or do you want to do it yourself?
Don't worry.
Oh, what I meant to say, I'll give it my best.
Ah, that's a good bluff. That's a good bluff. Good job, Shaz. Like, that's a good bluff counter.
Comes at a high price.
How about we compare 1 in everything, say for the last one, and 2 in unique ability and ability slots. Wait, shouldn't I have ability slots on 3 with everyone? Only very few, huh? Okay, well.
A new power, is it? Excellent.
1,
I feel
2.
like a new power, is it? A new power,
1.
is it? I feel like I've taken
1.
hold of something.
There we go. Now he's on par with the others. How much is that limit? It's not that bad. I wonder if this increased stat limit is kind of like the StatCast plus 10 from that DLC skill in Awakening. Okay, good. I was worried there for a second. But I'm also kind of worried that these guys might end up leaving me once the next chapter begins. Alright. We'll leave it at that. Just that much.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
And we continue talking to everyone. Wait, there was someone inside. We could have just gone this way. Linhardt. What are these people thinking, approaching Garreg Mach through that insufferable valley? It is unbearably hot, the paths are precarious, and danger lurks around every corner.
What misery. It's so depressing. In fact, it's so depressing, in fact, that I want to go back to bed. Good luck with that, Linhardt. Hello, Lorenz. Now that the Alliance forces have joined us, we should be returning to Claude's command. However, we will continue to work with you all until we have reclaimed the monastery. Glad to hear it. I was worried you all would cut out here as soon as you could. We fought so many battles together at this point, it's like you belong here anyway. The order comes from Claude, but it was never our intention to leave partway through. We are proof of the friendship between Kingdom and Alliance, so to speak. We appreciate your continued cooperation. As long as you don't stab us in the back later on, that's great.
Oh, it's you.
Alright, this is it. We're finally storming Garreg Mach. My blood's boiling. But I gotta say, if we're gonna attack anyway, there's no need to sweat our backsides off sneaking through Ailil. We should just kick down the doors and start knocking Imperial skulls. Well, that's one way to do it. But also kind of suicidal. I know the terrain of Garreg Mach to Ailil well. I shall act as our guide. Of course, the Archbishop will be leading us in battle, and is prepared to employ the full might of the Knights of Seros. If we squander this opportunity, so too goes our chance at retaking Garreg Mach. We must succeed at all cost. The goddess's protection is on our side. Let us fight together and claim victory. Cool. What do you have to say, Flame?
At long last, it seems like we'll be able to return to Garreg Mach. The monastery is like a home to me. It is the only place I can imagine going back to. I vow to do my very best, so I hope you all will lend me your strength. Once we're all safely behind Garreg Mach's walls again, I hope we can reopen the Officers' Academy as well.
Well, good luck. I hope that works out. I'd hoped for a swift return to my unit, but now that we've come so far together,
Essentially.
I must admit I've grown very fond of the people in this army. I used to feel such animosity towards Farkas, but now I actually want them to win. I can't believe it. That's great.
Well,
What Mercedes said about the Death Knight has been bothering me. Also talked with some people in the Alliance army, and they haven't seen him either. A monster like him can't live without fighting, so it's hard to believe he's just gone.
What do you think?
Maybe he left the military. Life pulls you in all sorts of directions, you know? You really think he'd do that? Doesn't sound likely to me. Still, it's all fine with me if it means we don't have to face him again. Yeah, he's probably stationed at Garreg Mach, huh? Somehow.
Listen. We must speak.
I have returned to Ailil. Last time I was defeated and surrendered. At that time I was chasing the Archbishop. She is here now also. Is this what we call is this what is called fate?
That reminds
Yeah,
me.
definitely seems like a twist of fate, but this time you'll be fighting on the same side.
Yes, we were enemies then. Now we are allies. We will not be losing. It feels like a bad omen for the battle. Perhaps that is why my heart is racing.
I guess that's true enough. We did recruit her in the Valley of Torment. I totally forgot about that.
That's not good.
There haven't been any sightings of Ferdy or Hubie in months. I hope they've been merely stripped of their station and not something worse. I know there are enemies, but I wonder if we'll see them at Garreg Mach.
That's not good. Ferdinand? And Hubert both losing their rank? I mean, I guess it makes sense because Eilgard is a puppet, but like, in Hubert's case, that's very weird. And in Ferdy's case, I am worried.
Oh, hi!
We're gonna take back the monastery next, aren't we? It's been ages. I missed the Officers' Academy. I was never good at book learning, but it was fun hanging out with everyone from our classes. What do you remember the most? I know you would like me to say the dining hall, but the mock battle.
Yeah.
Probably the mock battle, though I wouldn't say it is exactly a good memory. Oh yeah, you've got yourself into a real mess back there. We had a great party afterwards, though.
Oh, man.
I wonder what's going on at the monastery right now. Is anyone from the old days still there? Well, the way everyone's talking about it like that, definitely.
Garrick
Mark lies before us at last. The final piece of our strategy. The enemy could be lurking anywhere though, so we need to keep our wits about us. Aelel's harsh environment and unusual terrain make it unsustainable for large armies. But it's perfect for guerrilla tactics. The enemy's not the only one who will be taking advantage of that. True. Hey, Fane.
Hey.
You look puzzled. Is something wrong?
No.
I just feel strange. Everyone's been much more welcoming than I thought they'd be. No one's all that terrified of me. Valid. Hello, Knight of Saras.
Please listen.
While we were fighting in the west, we've been shutting between the eastern and western fronts, providing support. The eastern front had their share of struggles as well. The Alliance's meager forces were up against Minister of Military Affairs after all. Though the enemy was superior in number and more experienced, the Alliance was able to stave off the onslaught through a deft deployment of strategies. That's good. Plot working smart, not hard. Hey, Cyril.
Hey.
A lot of people in the church are wound up about the power of yours. Some of them even suspect you're in league with Tomas. But I don't think that's true. We can trust you, right?
Right on.
Of course, I'm not good at putting one over other people anyway. Gotcha. You know, I was told to keep you away from Lady Rhea. But she seems to trust you, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, let's see if it backfires.
Say.
So tell me, are you one of the people worried about Lady Rhea's ability to command on the front lines? Well, she is a leader, so... Nah, not really. She's used to deploying the knights to settle conflicts, didn't she? She used to deploy knights to settle conflicts, didn't she? And to good effect from what I heard. It's not too hard to imagine she would make a great commander. That's right. She's got more experience leading armies than most of our generals combined. I wanted to fight by her side, but Lady Rhea insisted I aid the Kingdom Army. Well, I definitely don't mind that. Hello, Rhea.
So it is.
I have heard tell of your exploits. You have been working rather hard despite your station as a mercenary. Though it may not have been for the church, you saved our lives nonetheless. As the Archbishop of the Church of Saras, allow me to express my sincere gratitude.
You sure?
Oh, it was nothing. No need to thank me personally or anything.
You have earned the goddess's favor, regardless of your beliefs. The Empire, on the other hand, must face severe punishment for inciting such a foolish conflict. I ask that you continue to wield your magnificent power with righteousness.
I entrust this to you.
For Fodlan and all who reside here, I'm counting on you. Well, hello, Constance. Hahaha, I finally returned to my old self. Now my name shall be known throughout all of Fargus as well.
Good luck with that. How are you gonna make a name for yourself?
Indeed.
Through magic, of course. My aim is to master the magical arts. I swear, one day I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory.
Good luck with that. Rodrigue. Dimitri. Old letter. Dear father and mother, it's been 4 months since my last letter. The days show no sign of warming. But I hope you are keeping well. The instructors here are really putting us through our paces. And His Highness is a demanding training partner, to say the least. Still, I'm managing to enjoy myself. I'm writing to let you know that I've been asked to join the Dusker trip planned for the Horsebow Moon. I know Father was rather concerned about such a possibility last we met, but hardly trained enough. So in the worst case scenario, I could be his human shield. When I joked about such a thing, His Highness said he didn't find that funny. Oh, it's Glenn. Because it's an old letter. Maybe in a break between discussions in Dusker, I could get plan to return. Maybe in a break between discussions in Dusker, I could get plan to return to the castle. I wanted to see how far Felix with my there's washed out text or something. With my own eyes. Tell him not to neglect for me, will you? If he ever hopes to best me, let alone his highness, he'll have to start training by dragging boulders up a mountain. Yes, the other day I received a very nice dagger from... Send it to Galatea with a letter. If she ever comes to Fraldarius, let her know how much I miss Glenn Govan Fraldarius. Someone's letter home to their family. The writing is smeared in places, making it hard to read. Sad. It's quite fortunate we were able to convince Charles Mercenary to join our cause.
Indeed.
Indeed, I have no doubt that they will play a key role in recapturing Garrick Mach. Though it pains me to send them into battle when they wish to avoid the church. Fodlan's fate hangs in the balance. We have no choice but to rely on their strength. Yes, we must join forces now, and at the end of this conflict, swiftly and end the... I can't read. Yes, we must join forces now, and end this conflict as swiftly as possible. Good, I've talked to everyone.
Greetings.
Which means, let's start with the other support conversations while I hydrate. Myself and Poppy, B support. Alrighty.
Oh, hey, Happy. You sure like the outdoors, huh?
I guess you could say that. Probably because I grew up in a forest. Or maybe it's because I was forced to live in Abyss all that time.
Oh, that's right. You were at Garrick Mach too. I wasn't there for very long, but I never would have guessed there was a whole town hiding just below my feet.
Well, it was. I should know. What about you, though? What did you do before hopping into the mercenary business?
Before that? Oh, well... I lived with my mom in a village deep in the mountains. Feels like forever ago now. Oh, I call her my mom, but we weren't actually related. She was more like a foster parent.
So what was she like? I don't suppose she was interested in magical research, was she?
I don't know about research, but yeah, she knew how to use magic.
Interesting. How did you two end up living together?
I don't really know the details. I can't remember anything from before I was with her. Apparently, I was a foundling. Sadly, finding a starving, abandoned child isn't that uncommon. But for her to take me in and raise me as her own, I think my mom was someone special.
Yeah, I guess. She was probably a good person.
Something on your mind, Happy?
I was just wondering why someone who could use magic was living in a remote mountain village.
You know, someone told me one time that she wasn't actually from there. But when I asked her about it, she just gave me this sad smile.
Very interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Seriously, Happy, what's going on? Does it have something to do with my mom?
No, it's nothing. Sorry to bring it up. I was just letting my imagination get the better of me. Sorry if I upset you, really.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Besides, I'm sure you had your reasons, right? If you ever feel like talking about it, I'm always here.
Thanks. Just some old demons of mine.
Happens to the best of us. Don't sweat it. You want to head back and get something to eat?
Sure. Oh, and we can pick some berries on the way. I think I saw some a little bit ago.
What kind? After all my time in the mountains, I'm something of a berry expert myself.
Wholesome. Alright, support level B. Well, let's get started on something else. That is... Let's see how far we can push
Time to work you into shape.
some characters here. Fane. I know you don't have supports, but I kind of want to do it anyway, just for fun. Okay. First things first though, I think it might actually affect something here too. I'm not sure, but if it does, it's better than not. You go ahead and take the knowledge gem. Yeah, this one doesn't actually give any stat boosts at the same time. Makes sense, I suppose.
Time to work you into shape.
Acquire class. No, not yet. Train. We can have... I mean, I suppose you can continue supports. Same for you. Let's branch off of that because they're so high and I'm using both of them. Actually, no, let's get that. You're good too. You are complete, but actually you're almost complete. I'm gonna have you work together one point in time. So since I'm not using Bernie, well, only Linhardt really. Except for, I guess I could go with Dorothea. You two working on your support. So are we. But I'd rather have you train in the Dark Knight class. Speaking of Dark Knight class, I have... Okay, you're a Holy Knight, so I do have a Holy Knight. Okay, good. You're also a Holy Knight. Okay, good. For a second I thought I actually only had Dark Knights, but no. Okay, time to train some.
I make more progress with you around.
Time to work, can't wait to see how you
New support available. What support did we unlock? Raphael, Petra. Was this the end of their support chain? No. So we can keep going.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
One more. Training.
Well, that was a chore. A new power, is it?
Nice, the first part of this.
Time to work, can't wait to see how you do.
We got two. We got the support between Ash and Yuri. Okay, that's fine. Balthus and myself also fine, so we can keep going.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Begin training.
Honestly, that was kind of lousy.
Training shot.
Training can be with proper training. You'll be.
Here we have new
unstoppable.
supports. Nope, we good.
Training
This is how I'm
can be
gonna
the
do it now.
difference between victory and defeat.
War Master, Master.
That's enough for today.
Who mastered War Master? Raphael.
Getting stronger.
I guess that tracks.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Support once more. Looks like nothing new.
Time to work you into shape.
Begin more training. Diligent Trainee 5.
Well, at least no one was hurt.
Hey, I'm stronger.
Howl,
A new
interesting.
power, is it?
Mage Knight's ploy.
Time to work you into. Can't wait to see how you do.
What do we have here? Unchanged, perfect. We don't mind that.
Training
Actually,
can be
let's
the
check.
difference
Maybe
between
it's...
victory and defeat.
We wouldn't want to have those be locked off, right? Are you just barely holding on, or is it a locked off support? Happy and Shamir. Need to
Proper
check.
training, you'll be unstoppable.
Shamir. Okay, it's not a locked off support right now. Apparently they have not unlocked it yet, somehow.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
One more training
Very
sesh.
good. I took the liberty of thinking up a training routine that'll let us maximize our efficiency while cutting down on the time it takes to...
Please spare me the dissertation. I'd rather just train and get it over with.
That's funny.
In a word, uneventful.
Training can't wait to see how
Now
you
they
do.
should have theirs though, right? Still not? What's going on? Okay, now it's locked off. Okay, okay.
Time to work you into shape.
Shamir. Actually, Happy's side. You can support with Constance. You can support with Ignatz. And that's about it. Well, Ignatz is currently nowhere in there, so... let's go with that. The rest are still working in actual supports, right? So I think this one is a bit of a waste. Do you support anyone else? Yuri. Yuri's currently also in a set still. Maybe someone else then, Gerald. But you only support with myself and... yeah. Well, like... not what I want though. Because my own support with him I can easily increase at any point in time. Let's see. Constance, I don't use you. Happy. Petra. Linhart. Annette. All of your support partners are currently preoccupied. Let's see. Dorothea. Wait, you are currently already in someone's... yeah. Back to selecting Dorothea for this one. I guess. Linhart. He was also in something right now. But they didn't have supports anyway. I must have accidentally swapped out whoever was with Linhart. Right. That doesn't make any sense. Oh right, I accidentally swapped the wrong person. Leonard Constance. And for these two... we only have supports with one person. Weird. I feel like something went wrong there. Balthus. All of your supports already preoccupied with someone, I'm pretty sure it was. Save for Shez. Lorenz preoccupied. Shamir preoccupied. Yeah. Rodrigue. Why don't we work on your support with Felix? Felix, it feels like you never build up your support because I never deploy at the same time. Begin training.
Thanks to you, that went really well.
Nice.
I feel like I've taken hold of something.
You finally achieved that, so now I can make him become a sword master.
A new path to tread.
Change class, yes. That'll work. Sure. Everyone's still holding up alright, right? Okay, you're almost done. You're looking real good. Yeah. Many of them are looking good. Begin training. Since we don't actually have any map.
Thanks to you, that went really well.
The support rank. Which means... Oh wait, these two are still fine.
Time to work you. Can't wait to see
Do
how
you have
do.
supports, Annette Lawrence? It is indeed unlocked, okay. So Annette and Lawrence are now open.
Training can be the difference between victory and
Which means I
defeat.
can now put Balthus in here. Any other supports that look like they're capped? Not yet, but we're pretty close in another one. Begin more training.
A nice sparring session should shake some of the rust off these old bones. I only hope becoming Duke hasn't dulled your blade.
Worry about yourself, old man. Let's do this.
That'll do for now.
Alright.
Should come in handy.
Master. We got the C support between
Training
those
can be the
two.
difference between with proper
Even if
training,
there's no
you'll be
dialogue.
unstoppable.
It is for joke's sake. Because when I played BlueLions route in Three Houses, I went with Flane. Also, the name is also a good joke. The name combination.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
How are we looking here? Pretty close, which means one more is probably not gonna ruin this.
Well, that was a chore.
Training
Nope.
can be with proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Support info. Bernie. You're still not there yet. You're really close. Wait, the same goes for you. You're actually not there yet. Interesting.
Training can be the difference between
Acquire
victory and
class.
defeat.
We're good. Train. I feel like I shouldn't have these two set together anymore. But whatever. Let's leave it at
Proper
that.
training, you'll be unstoppable.
Alrighty.
Care to make yourself. We all must do our
I can cook with 3 people, right?
Hunger is the true enemy.
How about this one? Slightly fills warrior gauge at the start of battle. Awakening gauge fills slightly faster. Never mind. Actually, I don't dislike this one. And neither do any of them. Alrighty. Bernie. What about Happy? Happy also likes this, but these two don't have supports, only with Bernie each. Let's see if we can actually cook. No? I never got a perfect here, so... Hey! That's good.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Weird, I feel like I really like I've heard this before. Maybe I did get a perfect before. Though I don't remember.
Yes, this is definitely one of the foods I... Really? For me?
This is really one of the foods of all
Come back
time.
whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hunger is the true enemy.
You know, they've unlocked their supports. Probably.
Care to make
So
yourself
now we can
useful?
volunteer you two together. Nice.
We all must
I wonder
do
if
our
we
fair
unlock the
share.
support. Yes, you did. And yes, we did. Okay, well. Feels like it's time to read a lot of supports. Though, that's... I'm not sure. Maybe we should save those. Because I want to do the chapter, right? Make story progress.
Care to make yourself useful?
So let's see what we can do. Well, we all know what's going on here. Gerald, Fane, and Bloodchess.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
A little father-son teamwork, huh? Not a bad idea. We'll get more done than some random pairing.
Right. We'll show them we can work together in more places than the battlefield.
Nice. Well, we tried.
We all must do our fair share.
Might as well also double down with
Hunger is the
a
true
meal
enemy.
instead. These two. I assume there's not a single meal that Fane would dislike. Let's have them eat together as well.
Solid, solid.
So?
Thanks for the meal. Drinks are on me next time.
I might have to pass. We can't have both of us too inebriated at once.
What do you mean? You like this food?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Or was that because of your... because it was unique with your father, Gerald? Now I do wonder though...
Hunger is the true enemy.
You're actually counted as someone that can't eat anymore. Interesting. Wow, much faster, huh? They don't even cost much more resources. So very powerful stuff down there. Let's try that. Wonder if it stacks separately. Okay, I would like to... Maybe not. Actually, I'm sure there's plenty of supports that Hoppy can still work on. Supports of Shamir are locked. Bernadette has already eaten something. Ignatz, do you dislike this food? No, you don't. Alright, let's have a meal. Counting on you both.
Hey, this is great.
Wait, for me?
Who you eat with is more important than how the food tastes anyway.
Right.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Is it stacked or is it...
True enemy.
No, it's just replaced. It's a better version of the ability. I guess it makes sense. Okay, who can we let work together? Actually,
We all must do our fair
support Ignatz. Looks like we're fine. Ignatz doesn't have any supports unlocked, so Ignatz Happy can't have their supports unlocked yet. Does Happy dislike this? No. Good.
Counting.
Nice. Okay.
We all must do our fair
Oh, that was
share to
most
make
of them.
yourself useful.
Constance. Who could you support with? Petra. Annette. Lorenz. Well, Lorenz liked this task too, so might as well. I'm curious if they have the unique dialogue now. Wait, no, she's in depressed mode.
I hope to prove at least as you.
I am confident.
Alright,
We
alright.
all must do our fair share.
And
Care
one
to make
last.
yourself useful?
Few supports left. Not really. Balthus. You're almost there with Lorenz. Yuri, Shamir. Shamir likes this, perfect.
Counting on you both.
Perfect. We received a daffodil.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, that's a lot of supports. It's unlocked. Well, we've done all we can, so let's claim the reward. And not listen to supports yet. We're saving that for next time, because we can go over the supports, right? Which is a really good thing.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding. Let me know.
All right.
Allow me to assist
We
with
still
any
need
matters regarding the facility.
one thing here. That's the only one. All right.
Let me know if you further.
Well, how'd it go?
We got the SR research group. Wonderful.
Any result's a good result.
Any result's a good result. So let's see if we can get that last thing.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
We don't need training gear anymore. We do need something that we don't have, so. Tradesmithing stones. Manual. Pretty sure.
Everything has
Right.
its use.
What was manual?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
It sure was.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Room buttons. All around. Alright, this is the last thing.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Sure. And now we grab ourselves none of that. Not quite there. We can do this. No problem, no problem. We do have a lot of silver tomes here. We got a lot of silver gauntlets as well. Right. We have silver bows. A lot. That's an equipped weapon, okay. It's a pretty good one. We'll replace it anyway. Let us go ahead and put away this one. No need for this one. Alright. Tradesmithing stones for some more combat manuals.
Everything has its use.
And let's expand the last facility so that we've completed that as well.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the
Because
facility.
all the others are maxed out, so. Facility champion.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Wonderful. Okay. Now let's go in and visit the war map. We've unlocked a paralogue. I'm a bit worried that these guys might leave. Like, Catherine might leave after this. But I'm gonna save instead. Because if that is the case, then I can always just replay the battle map here off stream, as well as like do this on stream, then load the correct save file where I've done it first. So yeah, save here. I'd also want to save here just in case. We march. Showdown at Alel. Actually, we're not gonna reclaim with this Alel battle. We're not gonna reclaim it anyway. We're gonna reclaim it just after, if there's another battle separately. So we'll have to wait and see.
We've received report of a large Imperial force amassed in the Valley of Torment. They march under the flag of the Black Eagle, the Emperor's personal force. They seem to be wise to our intentions.
Should have guessed this wasn't gonna be easy.
Well,
We knew the Empire might figure out what we're up to, but I didn't think we'd be graced by the Emperor herself.
The enemy has placed all their pieces on the board. Now we must do the same.
There's something else. About the scouting unit we sent out yesterday. We've gotten word they were attacked by a company of dark mages.
Slithers.
The same ones Cornelia and Myson commanded, I presume.
I believe so. They seem similar in appearance and capability.
You've got history with these mages, huh?
In a way,
Could
yeah.
say that. And if they fly Empire colors, then the situation may be exactly as I feared. This battle will surely take its toll on us. Do not let your guard down, Claude.
Indeed.
Sadly, I can offer little more guidance than that. These mages are largely an unknown quantity, even to me.
Right.
Got it. I'll make sure my people keep an eye out for them at least.
Good.
Please do. We'll be counting on your support.
How long has it been since the Kingdom and Alliance fought arm in arm? Probably not since the big split 300 years ago, huh?
I'm proud we can put that history behind us today. With our strengths combined, we will condemn the Empire to a crushing defeat.
Yeah, let's do this.
Another chance to go toe-to-toe with those mages, hmm?
A good chance.
This could be yet another opportunity to learn about our true nature.
Indeed.
You're right. We're not gonna let him get away this time.
And I'll do all I can to help. Whatever it takes to bring our clouded past to light.
Yeah.
Now come. We shouldn't keep your friends waiting.
This time we're after the truth. Duke, Ire, and Edelgard. Well, no one to recruit. Like this one. Oh. Oh, well. We can do that, huh? I missed that, but yo. Why not, right? We recruit everyone. Everyone is here. It's a lot better in 3 Hopes anyway than it does in 3 Houses. Because in 3 Houses you would need to know ahead of time. On this one you recruit them because of during combat. You spare them. Unfortunate, but hey. Oh, okay. We start totally different in different positions that way. Interesting, interesting. I like this one. The formation doesn't do much for us. Like, it only changes a few of our positions by a little bit. Alright, so... we gotta start off with someone.
I'll do my
Let's
best.
check strategies. Good, this counts. Even if she's not one of my controlled units, it counts. Down there, perfect. Lances, though, aren't gonna do anything for me, so I guess I'm switching back to Azura. Yes, good. And we want the most powerful... oh, Rising Star Mercenaries. Alright. Who to deploy here? Dudu would be really good.
I will do what I must.
Who's motivated? Yuri. Yuri's not gonna do much here, though. Catherine?
Nice. I was getting bored anyway.
I'm gonna deploy Yuri regardless, in the back line.
Alright, I've got this.
And maybe Ash.
Have to do my best.
Another brawler. In... I guess I'll deploy 3 sword units. Linhardt, there we go.
I don't care much for battle.
Because I want him to gain experience in the Sword Master class, even though this is not ideal because Rhea's right there. Never mind, Rhea's right there. Never mind, Rhea's right there. I don't know where Rhea is. I wanted to have... oh, I do have Ash deployed. Right. Good. In that case, I need to check everyone's equipment. Sword, brawl, sword, brawl, lance, bow, bow. Perfect. Alrighty, looks like a good start for us. 1800 enemies, huh? I'm gonna save over this one as well. Just in case. I want to have this one be the save file that I continue to overwrite though, so begin the battle.
Now is no time.
Okay, time to start smart.
I'll do my best.
Open
Let's
chest.
move.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
Attack this one.
Starting the mission now.
The two of you easily deal with this one.
It's time to move.
Initiating the operation.
You attack this one.
Let's go, everyone.
Not a problem.
You attack this one.
Got this.
Shall
You
we?
attack this
Let's
one.
give it a shot.
Oh, if I might. Leave this to me.
Alrighty. I'd like to start off controlling Dudu.
Let fear grip your heart. Together, we can defeat the Adrestian Empire and alter the course of history.
Yeah.
They may match us in number, but they're no match for us in skill. We can win this.
Maybe.
All of our strongholds fall. We'll have no path left to the monster.
I think they exceed us in number.
Prepare to lay siege.
Alright, alright.
This stronghold will fall.
Oh, I need this. Thank you. Why can't... Wait. Okay, good. You can get started attacking the next one.
Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, leave this to me.
Attacking that one. I'm going to switch control over to Shez. Or Fane.
I surrender. Please spare my life. I'll tell you all of the Empire's secrets.
Take her in. We'll hear what she has to say after the fighting is over.
Alright, good.
Initiating the operation.
Not a problem.
You can go ahead and attack this one.
Let's go.
In the meantime, I want to...
Might you bless the army with some rousing words? That is, after all, your purpose.
Yes, right.
Oh god. Edelgard's mind-controlled state.
Every enemy that enters your sight.
Come, everyone. You heard him.
Not a problem.
Okay. Well, we continue marching on.
I've got this.
Switching over control over to Fane.
Majesty. My turn.
Some of this. Wonderful. I've heard things about this ability, so let's see it in action.
Witness my true power.
The world. Savardo.
Some mages up here too. We should be prepared for ambushes.
My god, that lasts so long. Holy sh... That's so powerful. That lasts so long.
Initiating the operation.
And he's powerful.
Let's go, everyone.
My turn.
Maybe I can lure him into safe ground so that I don't take that much more damage. One down. One more to go.
Initiating the operation.
Guess we take on this one, the two of us.
I've got this.
On this end here.
Oh, if I must. Leave
Go
this
this
to
way.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Up here.
It's time to move.
Key control. Like you to return all the way over this way.
I'm a little nervous about this. Time to go
The
to
two
work.
of you, go attack this
Let me show you. Time to go to work.
over here.
Forward, march!
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
Actually, you shouldn't. You should probably go here instead.
Starting the mission now.
I'll do it.
Where's it at? I don't see it. There it is.
This stronghold will.
Okay, now I can send you over. Over here.
Time to move. Let's begin.
Over here first.
Come with me.
You can go and attack this one.
Let me show you how it's done.
I'll switch control over to Fang.
I'm in. Prepare to lay siege.
If I activate the Fang special, does that mean...
Witness my true power.
Okay. 42.
No escape.
53. No, that's definitely time continuing counting. Okay. That's definitely not a thing.
Let's fight together. Still here. You got it. Give me a hand.
Some of this.
We need the action demon.
With pleasure. It ends here.
Goodbye.
What you promised me. I'll do what I must.
Ooh, even using your specials.
Even against their huge army, we are more than capable of victory if we work together. Thanks.
Ladislava appeared, okay. Yes.
I will deliver you a victory, Your Majesty.
Good luck with that, Ladislava. Are these open now? Well, would you look at that? They're open now.
Let's be. It's time to.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
Okay, change of plans. Change of plans.
I'm a little nervous.
Let's get this
Picking up
operation
there.
starting the mission now.
Where is you?
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me. But
What?
it's nap time.
Who are these mages? Someone help!
Alright, switching control. Back to you.
Let's go. Not a problem.
You can also start wailing at these guys.
My turn. The church's soldiers are under attack. We can't let them suffer too many losses.
Side mission, defeat Dark Bishop and help the church soldiers, okay. So here in this corner, I guess
I'll do my
you,
best.
Ash,
I'm a little nervous about this.
and you ignore this
if
as
I
well.
must.
Well no, never mind. You can
Let's get this operation underway.
you can also help out.
I've got this.
Let's get
You keep
this
battling
starting
this
the
guy.
mission now.
Initiating
You help
the
out over
offer.
here.
Let's go, everyone.
How's this one holding up? Not too good, but also could be worse.
Shall we? Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
This one's almost done for. Let's switch control over to you.
I'm going.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Alright, we go in this way. Catherine, let's link up.
None will harm you.
We'll bring it down in no time.
Someone there, almost there. Alright. Destruction.
Wipe them out.
Frame rate, dying.
I will handle this.
The game, the frame rate that is.
Let's begin.
Okay, we attack
It's
those.
time to move. Apologies.
Forgive me my weakness.
Oh, Ladislava was among that group. Okay. Sorry, Ladislava, didn't even notice you.
Time to go to
That was
work.
very rude,
Let
but
me show
it's
you how
it's
done.
true. It's fact. I didn't notice that Ladislava was among that group. Need to deal with that one as well.
Take a breather.
Some more of this.
Even with the Empire in shambles, she remained loyal to me.
She sure did. I'm actually considering shadow sliding all the way over here because then I can reach these instantly. I think I'll do that. I could pick up Ash though. Now there's enough mages to be attacked.
Not a problem.
Death Knight appeared, okay. Interrupting my cut with the cutscene interrupting my actions.
There must be someone, somewhere, who can defeat me.
No.
What's he doing here?
We reset our counter. I was really hoping we wouldn't.
I can't say I expected him. If we lose the stronghold to our rear, we won't be able to isolate him.
Alright, well,
Looks like he's in a bit of a mood.
where is he at?
Shall we?
I don't see him. Is he his own team, maybe? Time to zoom out. We would have disadvantage against him, so one of the red signs. Oh, is it over here? Yes.
Let's give it a shot.
Interesting. I thought this was our stronghold, but I guess it's no longer ours. Let's zoom back in. You've got these two. Catherine?
Let's begin. It's time.
We'll have to use a little trickery to get him surrounded. Everyone listen up. Draw the Death Knight into the center of the battle field.
Wrong side. Okay. Objective is to strategies. I mean, not that either. Battle details, that's what I wanted. Lure to destination. Where would that be?
Let's begin.
You keep attacking that one, I guess. How you holding up, church soldier? Could be better, could be worse.
Not a problem.
You march on.
Move out. Not a problem.
You march onto this one.
I've got this.
I'll do my best.
You ignore the one with the key, and how about over there?
Nervous about this.
Medium zoom level, that's perfect. You're pretty hurt, Yuri. 10% damage taken.
Shall we?
Over here? Okay.
Come with.
Maybe Mercedes will manage to lure him over. Because Mercedes is not one of the units I control. Sure it isn't. Okay.
A large step forward.
I'm gonna use the dude to lure him then. Alright, Catherine. I'm sure there's other flyers for you to attack her there, for example. Perfect. Let's grab his attention. And start luring him.
The Death Knight. It has to be you. I just know it.
You, Death Knight. Over here.
Perhaps you can be the one to give me death.
Good. We have his attention. Just keep leading him to the center.
Poke.
I recognize your voice, Emil. It's you, isn't it?
We need to stick to Claude's plan. Grab his attention and lure him in.
We're working on it. Right, not quite close enough, I guess. Come on, Death Knight, over here. Perfect. Okay, now I can have you attack this one, I guess.
It's time to move.
You are attacking this guy. Okay,
Shall
good.
we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem.
Walk past this one.
Oh, if I must. Leave
You
this
take
to
care
me.
of that. I switch control over to you.
No mercy.
Okay, we've drawn him into our trap. Is that really going to bring him down?
What's the trap anyway? Is anyone still left in there with... Of course. You could have told me what your plan.
Didn't expect him to fall for such a tactic. Regardless, now we will weaken the Death Knight with magic. On your command.
Good thing she's not someone I'm using right now. As a controlled unit. Direct hit from resonant magic.
Fling open the gates. Give the Death Knight everything we have.
Okay, now you can attack him.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
And who else?
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
You get back here.
Move out.
What else can we do? You punch this one. You punch this one.
Initiating
You
the
can
operation.
go ahead and attack this one, I guess.
Let's go, everyone.
There's some money to be had in this corner. Makes me want to change destinations.
Initiating the op.
Let me guide him, Dimitri. I might be able to convince him to surrender.
Yes, persuade the Death Knight.
Here it comes. Out of the way.
That is the plan.
You're dead.
Initiating strategy.
Might be time. He's still standing after that? It's like he's possessed or something.
Pain is striking in lava
Prepare to lay
entrance.
siege.
Alright.
I got this.
Two guys over there.
Not a problem.
Oh, but money's to be had over this corner. Wonderful. Okay. Guess you strike at this, while I command do.
Let's begin.
And watch all the way back to the beginning.
Come with me. Let's begin.
Fine. Over this way.
Time to move.
And I guess that would mean
Time to go to work.
you finish this one off easy.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, if I must. Leave this.
Let's get this
Yuri,
operation
you can
underway,
go all the
shall
way
we?
over here. All the way over here. There we
Starting
go.
the mission now.
Who else can I command something new?
Shall we?
Oh, this will work. You just keep the Death Knight preoccupied.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna have you join in.
I've got this.
Okay, switching control over to you.
Initiating the operation.
But I also want to change your destination.
Let's go, everyone. I'm in. Witness my true power.
Everyone else is still moving, except for people nearby.
Let's take it for ourselves.
No escape.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
The door did not. Oh, the door did open. Perfect.
Initiating the operation.
Okay,
Time to go to
Catherine.
work.
There's plenty of enemies over here.
Let me show you how it's done.
The two of
Do
you.
my best.
There's still targets to be had over here in this corner, except for
I'm a little nervous.
Oh, if I must. Leave.
this way. There's another money bag to be had.
Initiating the operation. Let's go.
All right, Chez is. Never mind.
I'm going. Grant them no mercy.
Okay, now I can.
Bring it down in no time.
One of that. Perfect.
Let's begin.
And now we can have you watch over here.
It's time to move.
My turn.
If only I had brought the rapier on Chez. Or deployed Sylvain. That's fine. I can combo myself into power.
Please don't do this.
There we go. We can him down a little bit more.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Exponentially powered up. Wonderfully.
Enough of this, Emil. Please,
I owe you one.
just stop fighting and come with.
Not a problem.
Guess I can have you attack this one as well.
little nervous about this. Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
And to do? You're here at this point.
Let's begin. It's
Good.
time to move.
Shall we?
Let's move this way.
Let's give it a shot.
Same for you, because I'm feeling like we're reaching that point.
Mercedes, very well. I will lay down my arms.
What are you going to do?
Let's begin.
I need you to go over here. My son.
See, we must use our magic to dignify this base struggle.
Alright, there he is. And he has some reinforcements himself, huh? Oh, this is my son. That's good. Ash? Oh, only there? That's perfect. Well, Ash, you were over this way? Actually, no.
Do my best. I'm a little initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone. Not a problem. I've got this.
I will switch over to
Shall we?
patrolling Linhardt. Rather than the interesting battle against Myson.
Just when I thought we were making progress. How are we supposed to fight against this?
This will stop if we take out those mages. Stay calm.
What are they doing?
Lost? We must prevail nonetheless. Attack them from the rear.
Alright, I guess, Imperial troops are also... Oh.
Don't know when to quit. We should finish this as quick as we can.
How's things going up here?
Time to go to work.
Looking well enough.
No matter how.
Side mission. What's the side mission? Baron Martin.
How large your swarm of beasts is, you cannot defeat us.
I have a personal score to settle with all of you. It is time for me to take my revenge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, alright.
if I must.
I need you to help out here.
Leave this to me.
Shall we?
Same for you.
Let's give it a shot.
I'll switch over to you.
Answer me, myself. Who am I? What am I? I have no words for those who fraternize with beasts, even if they do share our power.
Well, not looking too bad, honestly, in terms of numbers. Come on. And in time, we are also not looking that bad. I wonder if we can get the remaining enemies still, though. Because we are cutting it kind of close in numbers of enemies left alive. Mage in that corner. Linhardt, I actually want you to walk past that.
Leave this to me.
Where's Ash?
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Another mage there. Not to do.
Time to go to
You
work.
can go ahead and walk all the way over this way.
How it's done.
Yuri.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
Guess you attack
I'll cover you. Let's get this operation underway, shall
this
we?
one over here.
Starting the mission now.
I'll continue controlling you for a bit.
I must forge a glorious future for humankind.
Well. Down they go. Okay, there's money to be had here though, which is something we would like. Didn't even check the reward. Can we see it from here? I don't think so.
Let's begin.
You attack this outpost, I guess?
It's time to move.
Let's go. My turn. Witness my true power.
Alright, my son. You and your troops.
No escape.
Destruction. As long as I still haven't defeated Myson, we'll have reinforcements. Might actually be worth continuing not attacking Myson a little bit. He'll go down anyway in a second. Myson has died. Very nice. Okay.
But it's nap time.
Level up for Mercedes.
Finally, the magic has stopped, and the enemy's main force is straight ahead.
The tide of war is turning against us. Let us flee, Your Majesty. Our most loyal minister will handle the rest.
Yes, we leave it to you, Count Burgles.
Alright. We've retreated, so our victory conditions change. And there he is, Count Burgles. Leopold von Burgles.
Tried to hide the act. Still, I have a duty to uphold.
And Caspar.
Yeah, these guys are no match for us. Let's show them what we can do.
Oh god, his hairstyle looks even worse on his model. Victory conditions have changed. Well, yes, we do have time, right? No, we only have 3 minutes for the remaining troops. That's rough.
Please provide assistance.
There's no other positions that are left, right? Taking care of literally everything else. Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
I've got this. My turn.
Let's see if we can do this. Oh, there is some troops to be had here.
We're no match for them.
Some of this. There is a decent chunk of enemies. I think I hit neither of the two, which is good. Keep spawning. Keep spawning them. Yes, good.
Enemy down. Great. Let's keep it up.
Come on, don't stop my counter. They still need to be counting.
How strong my father is has nothing to do with me. I'm my own man.
There we go, my count.
Count Berg, please. I was hoping I would get a crack at you.
You caught my
Wonderful.
interest as well. People call you the finest warrior in Lesnar.
We're getting there, we're getting there.
To arms.
Wonderful, wonderful. These swings have so much range. Come on, generics. Anyone? There we go. Perfect. Oh no, Burgles! Burgles, no! Oh, I ran out. You'll pay for this. It's not your fault, but you'll pay for this regardless. Battle tactics. Defeat both of them. Okay. They must retreat, right? At least Caspar.
Really afford this delay. The Emperor is slipping away, you know.
Well, if it isn't the Empire's greatest warrior himself, I better not hold anything back.
100 more? 1 minute more. That's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough one. We still need a lot more. I think we might have accidentally defeated them.
Yeah, not bad. I'm sorry, Father.
Okay, we got one of them down, which is not good.
Yeah.
only Count Berkeley's left. I know we can defeat him.
Yes, and
Leopold von Berkeley stands before you. Come and face me.
give me more generics. Come on. Come on, come on. 50 more, but he's almost done for. No, stop it, Comper, at least. No! I don't think I beat those.
Down as much as we can. Time to retreat.
I don't think I beat
Forces fall back.
enough
I'll bring
enemies.
up the rear.
But who cares? I don't remember what the reward was, so.
Push on to Garrick Mach. We'll defeat the Emperor and end this war.
Nice kick back there, Claude. Back to back.
Well, you can definitely handle yourself in a fight, Mr. Warrior King.
Of course
Good
he
to
can.
see your humor is intact. Never mind the gravity of the moment.
Figured I'd skip the doom and gloom. I've got a plan up my sleeve I think you'll like.
I'm listening.
You head out after Edelgard, and I stay back here. Way I figure, I can keep the Empire off of you.
But Claude...
You'd rather she got away?
Of course not. Good luck to you, Claude.
Thanks, Claude.
Yeah. See you later.
Alrighty. Rafael Gemone. Well,
Battle does have its benefit.
we almost get the A rank reward, but we didn't. The S rank reward. Nice, Swordmaster mastered.
New power, is it?
Cadmos shield. Armored effect, okay, okay. Sea support. And we got Yuritsa. Recruiting them all. Alrighty, we take those. The Absent Emperor.
Azure Gleam. The Absent Emperor.
This one's also going to be a one and done battle, isn't it?
The combined might of the Kingdom, Alliance, and Church crush Adrestia's forces in the Valley of Torment, forcing the Emperor and Regent Ire to flee southward to Garrick Mach. The might of Fargus relentlessly pursues them in hopes of finally putting an end to the war. However, Count Berkeley stands firm in the way, a stalwart defender of his Emperor.
Ah, Leopold, you've come.
Why did you bring Her Majesty out here? You said yourself she's not in good shape.
It's what the situation demanded. We needed the Emperor's might to drive the Allied army away.
Did we now?
Besides, the decision was not mine to make. But now is not the time for this idle chatter. I must be going. It is essential I escort the Emperor to Garrick Mach. You shall stay behind to impede the enemy's advance. We cannot let any harm come to Her Majesty.
Somehow I doubt it's her safety you're worried about. But fine. I've got my orders. You can go.
My deepest thanks. This way, Your Majesty.
Adresti is not gonna last much longer if that's how our Emperor's looking.
If that's what you think, then flee. You're just a general. No noble rank to defend, nor a claim to one otherwise. Another life is out there for you, should you want it.
You're telling me to abandon the Empire? That's not like you. Though I think Linhardt might be in the kingdom. That's definitely one way to go. But it's not really my style.
You're far too young to be throwing your life away. I wouldn't begrudge you such a decision.
Oh, come on! I'll land the decisive blow that'll turn this whole thing around.
Good luck with that, Caspar.
Imagine a grand ship sailing on a vast sea, Caspar. One day it crosses the path of a vicious storm and begins to sink. Some panic and jump overboard. Others resign themselves to their fates and let the tempest do what it will. Yet more rob their fellow sailors for meaningless plunder, while another group clings to the helm, searching desperately to reverse their fortunes.
So which ones are taking the safety boats? Safe boats.
And us? We stand proud at the bow, serenading our crew as we lap at their feet. Our voices are like thunder piercing through the chaos, stirring the hearts of all those who stand face to face with death.
I get it. I'm gonna scream my lungs out until I can't draw another breath. Things might be bleak now, but they're gonna learn just what the Empire is all about.
Come, my son. It's time we show them the might of House Burgleys once and for all.
Yeah.
The Imperial army has fled south with the Emperor in tow. They appear to be headed for Gleeok. And just as planned, the Archbishop and her squadron are en route there as well. But we have also received word of suspicious behavior from the fugitive Duke Ire.
Meaning what?
Rather than retreat to the monastery, he remains roaming in the vicinity of this very battlefield.
Interesting.
Maybe he's looking for something? Or perhaps it is a trap or a diversion of some kind. We still do not know what our enemy is planning.
But we do know that Count Burgleys has stationed units at various key points in the hopes of slowing us down.
Various key points.
Well, now what? Duke Ire might not be rushing to reach Gleeok, but we should be. We don't want to lose our advantage.
Indeed.
Of course not. But if we charge in too hastily, we'll be swarmed by Burgleys and his soldiers.
Maybe we could try and find a weak spot in their defenses and break through there.
That would all be fine and well on regular terrain. We don't really have the luxury of choosing our route here in the valley.
What about the shortcut Lady Rhea used? We would have to break into smaller units to get our whole army through, but it might just work.
It is too dangerous. Splitting up would just make us easier targets for whatever traps the enemies laid.
We'll see. Show me the battle
Fear
map.
I must agree. Such a plan could play straight into the Empire's hands. Attempting to traverse that route without the proper preparations would only result in needless loss.
So we take the straightforward
Looks
approach.
like you need my guidance. Hear me out.
Alright, Avril, speak.
With an army as big as ours, there's no point trying to get clever with it.
I was thinking the same thing, Arvel.
Our only real concern is the possibility of getting surrounded. Therefore, what I propose is...
The straight and narrow? Just a regular path?
We'll push our way through. Strike everywhere all at once. Whatever traps Duke Ire's got for us, we'll blow straight through them. This isn't a thinking person's fight. Not now. We've got the stronger army, so let's start acting like it.
Indeed.
I didn't realize we had two boars on our side. Though I can't say I disagree.
We have the numbers. It is a good plan.
I hold no objections. Our combined might would overwhelm even the greatest ambush. Now, the Empire will learn what the legions of Fargus are capable of.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, well. Please show me a map with multiple... Yes, good. That's where we're starting. And that's where we're ending. I need to see the war map though, so... Before we switch games, please share any suggestions you have.
What do you think of this?
What about
Easier bond?
What about this?
Experience gained?
I've had a thought.
Experience gained. No,
was
no,
thinking-
bonds.
Great. Let's get started.
Now then,
Support points with both of them. Wonderful. I want to check the war map real quick. There's an Anna. This one, is this already Garrick Mach? We can't get the details yet, huh? I kind of zoom out. I don't think this one will be Garrick Mach yet. I feel like it's not centered enough for that. But I'm not sure. It could be. It's not impossible. This one is Albany territory, Sharon territory. Sewer territory. Did I just... Oh my god. I just uwu speech that. Territory. Anyway. I can always cancel once it's time, once I actually encounter something important, like story stuff. And if it's just a cutscene, I can always just skip it and have it in a separate save slot so that we can watch it and then push onward. Probably not what I will do though, so if like we get another cutscene right after the first battle, which I highly doubt, but we'll probably push onward like at least here to meet Burgleys. So probably it'll be this battle specifically. I don't think Count Burgleys and Caspar will die in any of these side battles. That would be odd because usually it isn't like that. And we do still have access to the Paralog, so it's perfect. Let's talk to Arvel.
Huh?
Something the matter, Arvel? You're oddly quiet.
No.
I know there's nothing to be done. I know that, and yet... I still have the nagging feeling that this cannot continue in this fashion. I wonder why that is. Lots of supports, but we won't go into that now. What we do have, though, is the Death Knight, Yuritsa. Where is he at? Over here. What's this one do? Well, I won't be using Yuritsa. I'm sure I'll get my chance to use them in other routes as well. Though this is actually a unique circumstance, I'm kind of curious what his supports are. Ches, Mercedes, Catherine, and that's it. Okay, well. I definitely want to get his supports with Mercedes up, but that's neither here nor there. I have an idea of what to do. I'm going here to the training grounds.
Time to work you into shape.
I'm gonna reset some people that I'm not using. Yes. Reset level. Yes. This might not be the smartest move to do. Because if I need them for any more paralogs, that'll be an issue. But, as I haven't unlocked... Actually, wait. I'm gonna wait with Yuritsa. Because if I get Caspar at the end of this chapter, Mercedes and Caspar did have the Yuritsa paralog in 3 houses.
Training, you'll be unstoppable.
So I'm gonna wait with Yuritsa a little bit, but I will do what must be done. Does he actually have a unique class? Death Knight is a unique class indeed. This one. Remove. There we go. Remove. We got that. Class change. Soldier. This shall be enough showcasing that I'm not gonna use him. But if I need him, I can always still do so. Alrighty. So we'll save here. We're gonna take a very short break while we switch over to Splatoon. So, yeah. Be right back. Let's go into the break screen.